this game?
I'm excited. I'm ready to go. I mean, we obviously haven't played the last few years the way we want to against Iowa State, so I'm excited for it.
Is there some payback in mind?
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, looking back to 2020, I mean, that's probably the worst game I've ever been a part of. So, yeah.
Eli, when you look at the way the defensive line has played this year, what kind of sticks out to you most about the success you guys have had as a group?
What sticks out to me is just so many guys who are having success. It's not just the typical Felix. I know this past week Felix and Duke kind of dominated, but you've seen a lot of guys go out there and make plays. D. Hentz, Jalen Pickle, Nate Matlack. So it's exciting to me to have the depth of guys that we do.
How much does that help you guys on the defensive line, especially you at defensive tackle, right? Like, it's important for you guys to get on and off the field and stay fresh.
Yeah, that's big. Just over the course of a game, when there's 80 to 90 plays going on, it's nice to be able to rotate guys and keep fresh legs out there throughout the game.
Eli, is this kind of a rivalry?
I'd say so, yeah, for sure. I think a lot of the fans would agree too, and I think players-wise, it means a lot to us, especially, like I said earlier, we haven't played well the last few years, so kind of sticks out to us as a game we want to go out there and play well in.
Is this another game where you prove the ranking?
I think so. I think it's another good opportunity, especially before a bye week. Get a win and go into that bye week feeling good, feeling confident. I think it's an important one this year.
From an offensive and defensive line standpoint, is this typically one of the more physical games of the year just because of the style of both of these teams?
Yeah, I mean, they have a really good O-line, a lot of experience, a lot of guys on that O-line who've played a lot of ball. So I think they have a really good group. It'll be an interesting matchup to watch for sure.
How important to get in Decker's face and not allow him to get comfortable?
Yeah, I mean, anytime you're playing a quarterback who it's his first year, really getting a lot of snaps, I think getting pressure on him can make a big difference throughout a game. So that's definitely a focus of ours.
You like the Farmageddon?
Oh yeah, yeah. I think it's cool. I think it adds good energy to the game.
You change your diet at all? You can't be eating corn this week, right?
No, I have seen some funny tweets about that though. But no, I'll be eating normal.
You got approving the rankings, and the team down the road in Lawrence checks in one spot above you guys this week. Does that feel you guys at all? You guys take note of that?
I thought it was kind of funny. Just the way things worked out. I know last week we ended up one ahead of them, and they didn't make the top 25. This week they're one ahead of us. Congrats to them. I mean, they're having a great year, but there's a lot of football left, fortunately.
When you see this Iowa State offense, what comes to mind?
Just coach well, play ball the right way. I think really good technique, smart players, lots of shifts, trades, motions, things like that. Kind of try and blur the picture for you as much as possible, I'd say.
They rank low in many categories. Have you seen maybe reasons why? Are they just missing one thing here and one thing there at times?
I'll be honest, I don't know where they rank and stuff, but just watching film, I wouldn't think that they rank low. I think they've got good players in a lot of positions and play hard, have a pretty complicated scheme. So I'm surprised that you say that.
With 400 and 500 yards against you guys last couple weeks, does that just kind of go with the territory and the fast-paced Big 12?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's the last two teams we played have had very good offenses, I'd say. I think OU is an incredible offense, and I think Texas Tech is really good as well. But obviously, we're not happy with that. That's not our standard. I do think the Big 12 does have a lot of loaded offenses, and every week you're going to be playing some really good offenses. But if you want to win championships and stuff like that, we got to be better than that for sure.
After back-to-back weeks of playing offenses that pride themselves on playing as fast as you possibly can, how different is it preparation-wise going into an Iowa State team that is a little more methodical?
Yeah. Well, I think the last 2 weeks, the biggest worry was just getting lined up and stuff through the speed and everything that was going on. I think this week it's a little different. It's more, they do so many shifts and trades and kind of giving you unique pictures that now the concern is getting lined up properly to all the stuff that's going on. It'll be a lot slower, but a similar challenge as far as just getting lined up right.
When was the first time in practice this year you remember Khalid Duke looking like his old self again?
It's exciting to see Khalid come back into his own. But I mean, obviously, Khalid wasn't really around for fall camp. But soon after he got back, you could tell he was hungry, and he'd been putting work in and stuff to get healthy and get where he needed to be.
Was that a big lift last week when he came in there and gave you those plays?
Yeah, I mean, he's just a monster, and I think when we can get him around the line of scrimmage, get him rushing the passer, I think he can be a game changer for sure. So that was exciting to see.
Back-to-back